class 10. You can see the topic here. I've brought a new topic for you all, and the topic that we are going to discuss today is about our ear, human ear. Okay, so when I talk about bring this term ear, you just think about this part of our body part, this portion, only the external features. So today, actually, we are going to study about the internal structure of the ear. What is it made up of? Okay, and what is its function? So you all know, as you all know, ear, it is a sense of hearing, we call it. So it is not only the sense of hearing, but it has other functions in our body also. Okay, one is to keep the equilibrium in our body, balance and equilibrium in our body, and also it is also an organ of orientation or sense in our body. Okay, so these are the main function of a ear. Okay, now let's see the different parts of it. The outer portion, okay, this portion is known as pinna. Okay, then there is a tube connected with it internally. Okay, that tube or the canal is known as the auditory canal. Okay, then comes a round portion here. You can see this portion, that is known as the eardrum. Okay, so this eardrum is connected to a tube-like structure, Eustachian tube. Okay, this is connected with the pharynx. Okay, this Eustachian tube, it protects your eardrum not to get damaged. Okay, so this keeps the equilibrium, or it keeps the equilibrium of the air pressure on both the side of the eardrum. Okay, so pinna, auditory canal, eardrum. Okay, this, from this portion to this portion, it is the external ear. Okay, then comes you have seen the marking here 4, 5 and 6 here. This portion, number 4, is known as hammer. Okay, it is also known as malleus. Okay, then the second bone here, it is number 5, it is marked as anvil. It is also known as incus. Okay, and this portion is known as the stirrup. Okay, it is also known as stapes. So these are the 3 small bones that are connected together. They are joined together there. Okay, so these 3 bones make up the middle ear. Okay, then comes, you can see the structure. This structure, you can see your spring-like structure. No, here. These are the semicircular canal. Okay, they are known as semicircular canal. And this round shell-like structure, you can see, as you see, you can see like a snail here. So it is like a shell of a snail. You can see here. This is known as coccyla. Okay, so this is known as coccyla. Okay, and these are the nerves, auditory nerves that gets connected with your brain. Okay, auditory nerves. Okay, so now, this portion 7 and 8 makes up the internal or the inner ear. Okay, so you should know that our human ear is divided into 3 parts. Okay, so the external part or the outer ear, we call it. Okay, the middle ear. Okay, and the internal or the inner ear. Okay, so you should know its function also. So here you can see I've marked it 1, 2, 3. So which one is 1? So pinna, auditory canal, it makes up the external ear or the outer ear. So its main function of these parts, the external ear, is to collect the sound waves. Okay, so if somebody speaks, obviously sound is carried. So it collects the sound waves from various directions. Okay, and it gives transmission to the eardrum. So now from here it passes to the eardrum. So transmission of the sound wave takes place in the external ear. Okay, now in the mid, then the sound, it has to pass through this eardrum. It enters to the middle ear. So middle ear, it is made up of three bones. You all know hammer, anvil, and the stirrup. So other term it is for hammer is malleus, you know that, incus, and the stapes. Don't get confused. Okay, so function of this middle ear is to amplify the sound wave that is received from the eardrum. So it amplifies the sound waves. Okay, then comes the inner ear. Okay, you all know it is made up of it consists of the semicircular canal and the cochleae. Okay, and also it contains the vestibules. Okay, so the main function of the inner ear, so it receives the sound vibration here. Okay, and it sets impulses, and also it helps in hearing. So this portion, the inner ear, is the main site of hearing. So you should remember that. We'll study that in detail. This is just an introduction. Okay, so it receives the sound vibration, it sets impulses, messages, and it helps in hearing, and also it maintains, okay, it maintains the balance of your body. Okay, both the balances, dynamic as well as static motions. It balances both dynamic as well as static motion of your body. Okay, so this is what the internal structure of the ear and its functions. This is how it works. So now after you go through this, you will understand it in more detail. So we are going to now, I'm going to take only the external ear. First we are going to discuss this. Okay, then the middle ear and the inner ear. So I'll be there. Okay, we'll be there for the class. Okay, let's join the class. Okay, so any doubts and all clarification, please do contact me. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for listening.